Alright, so here we are, and so it looks like they've started to build a building around the nether portal while we've been gone. That's alright. What's it say here? Future site of inn. Okay, so that's going to be an inn with a nether portal. That's interesting. And there goes SBK. He's an OP. However, he doesn't use that to get free stuff or anything. That's against his rules of being an OP. He's not allowed to do that. But anyways, so back up to our shop, and I did grab some wood, so we'll be able to make chests and whatnot. Alright, so I think pretty much what we're gonna have to do is just gut the entire place out and rebuild it. So it's a good thing they made the floors and walls too thick, because that way we can actually destroy our floor without destroying the other one's ceiling. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and just gut the entire place, and then we'll start. Actually, you know what? Let's start on the floor right now. Alright, so I think I want to I'm actually thinking maybe go with a floor that kind of goes down a little bit. Actually, that's going to have to be like that. So is this, I wonder if this is a, yeah, the exterior walls are too thick as well. And then we'll go ahead and, I think the sides are going to be just the one tall, because that way we can have the chests and that on them. And then we'll use half slabs. This cobble is a little bit annoying, floating everywhere. And we'll go, need to make more half slabs. I'm not sure about the back. We might also put the back as one high. And just have the center bit, we'll have the center bit down a little bit. Alright, so let's make some more half slabs. I think that this should be, that actually might be a bit too much. Alright, so let's see what this looks like. I didn't want to go too low because there is that ceiling right there below us. Actually, I kind of like that. And then we'll put stairs right there. And there we go. So I think right here on this wall is where we're going to have the information about exchange rates and everything. So we could actually make, we could make this wall like that, or that part of the floor like that, and then see the chests will be here, and that'll be enough for 2 double chests on each side with a gap in between. So let's get we'll hold off on putting the chests down because we need to do the walls still. And the walls, I actually had an idea here for the walls. I'm thinking we'll go with maybe something like, yeah, something like this. We'll be using stairs. What does that look like? Nah. Yeah, not really a big fan of that, actually. I thought it would look better than that. But actually, I think I do have an idea that might work. Whoa. Block lag. And I think what we'll do is, rather than having them facing outwards like that, we'll go ahead and have them facing each other. We'll see what that looks like. So like that, maybe? Oh no, we couldn't, because I'm pretty sure that's the wall for, yeah, that'd be the wall for this. Yeah, so you'd be able to see the cobble behind it. Ew. We wouldn't want to make it one thinner either, because that would greatly limit our space. Huh. Well, that kind of ruins the idea for the design. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to have to go with... Actually, what about just this? Oops. Can I get that block, possibly? Yes. Actually, I kind of like that. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And then ceiling should... Yep. Oops. And we'll get the ceiling in here. So we'll just use these. Oh yeah, I like that. That looks good. Alright, let's do the other wall. And it's going to be pretty much the same. And also, I was thinking, the reason I picked the shop on this side is so that we could have, like, maybe... I'm not sure if this would actually be allowed. We have to go check the mall regulations, but if we could put a window right in here, we'll see if I can do that or not. Actually, once we get this wall in, I think we're going to go ahead and go take a quick look at the regulations and just see if that would be allowed or not. Because I'm not actually sure if that would be. It might not be. Actually, yeah, it probably wouldn't be, because that would be affecting the outside look of the mall, which, yeah, it's probably not allowed. Okay, so we went stairs, and then that, and then stairs. Just like that. Alright, so yeah, let's go check out the regulations and just double check if we could do that or not. I highly doubt it at this point. No fire, lava, or TNT. Make sure shop doesn't spawn mobs. No piston doors. If you break it, fix it. There are supplies in the back. Do not build in the central area. Huh. Okay, so there aren't, but I'd imagine that it would be a rule. Like, it seems like it would be something that should be a rule, so let's avoid that idea for now. It does kind of suck that we are limited, very limited to space. Like, we can't have a basement because of we're on the second floor, and we can't go up because, well, that'd be the roof. But anyways, I'm liking how this is turning out so far. Knock out the ceiling and get that going. Let's actually, now we can go ahead and make the chests. So I'll do that right when I'm done putting in the new ceiling. Actually, if we really wanted to and wanted that stone slab ceiling, we could make our shop one block taller than everybody else's. Unless, of course, I wanted to extend, if they wanted to ever extend, like make a third floor, then it might mess it up because, well, that'd be the floor of another shop. Something tells me we're not going to have enough stone bricks. We might not. Okay, so chests. We need 8. So let's just split it up. Just like so. And 8 chests. Place them down. Alright, so there's that. And so since the exchange rates are going to be on this wall, we're not going to, I don't think we're going to use any stairs because it's going to need to be all smooth, like all flat. And then, actually, come to think of it, I think, you know, we could even just not have this wall with an employee room, and we could just make the entire room one big shop. Cause that might be a better idea, because then we'd have more chest room. So that's a good point. Either that or we make the back room even smaller. So, well, let's try maybe... See, like this one, there's only 4 chests. We could only probably have like 4 different types of stuff in here, like 4 different ores, ingots, etc. So what if we instead we go like this? Actually, that kind of makes me want to change up the wall design so that it's flat behind the chest, and then... Okay, yeah, I might change up the walls later. I'm not going to make you guys watch that. Let's just put this wall back in. We'll consider that other idea later, maybe. If we find that we don't need a back room, then we might go through with that. I just realized I didn't get the ceiling here. I suppose it doesn't actually matter if I get the ceiling, because it's not going to be visible, but we'll do it anyways. I just want to get rid of all the cobble, so... Oops. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough, or we're not gonna have enough stone brick for at least the back. The back might be cobble for a while, or we might make it wood for now, but yeah, the back is gonna be... Yeah, the back's gonna be cobble for a while, until we can get some more stone brick over here. See, I don't want to use up too much of our stone brick on this, because this is like a secondary thing. It's not our main project. Grab our door, put that back in. Grab the sign. And employees, oops, only. And there we go. Okay, so that actually looks pretty good. Let's do the outside now. Oh, wait a second. How are we going to put the pressure plate right there? Yeah, I think we're going to have to change that to a full block, just so that we can put the pressure plate on it. Which means that we're going to need a... Too bad there aren't stone brick pressure plates. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so let's get the front of the store done now. I forget, can you break windows and keep them? No, you can't. Or glass panes. I thought at one point you could. It might have been in one of the pre-releases, though. Alright, well, for now then, we're going to make the windows stone brick, because I really don't feel like going and getting sand and doing all that, or having to go all the way back to my base to grab some glass panes. That'd be a bit of a pain. Alright, so something tells me we're going to have just enough stone brick to get this front done. We're also going to need to light it. I just realized that we don't have any lights in there yet. Alright, so let's make the windows one higher. Oops. Alright. So do we have the door? And grab the sign. Alright, so iron bars. Oh right, I did bring a bed so that we can put that in the employees only room, just in case we ever need to sleep here. So let's just throw that down right there then. Seeing it was nighttime just reminded me of that. Okay, so there. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Well, that looks alright. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. Actually, we might just leave it, since it is like there are valuables inside, which is why I also kind of want to make this an iron door. So it would be like more of a... It would look more secure. It wouldn't actually be more secure, but it would look more secure. Which also brings me to the point that it might be a bit, whoa, that just made it dark, wow. That brings me to the point that it might be a bit, tricky to, like, there's gonna be no way to monitor if anybody were to, like, steal something, which kinda sucks, really, because, it's kinda, there is no way to monitor. Like, I mean, you could take inventory every single day, but the problem with that, too, is if somebody did steal something, you would have absolutely no idea who did it. Now, actually, I do think that I'm pretty sure they did install something on the server that'll tell you who's been in your chests. So that would be able to probably help us if something did get stolen. So, yeah, I suppose we could monitor it then. But I think I will be, like, every once in a while I'll take inventory to make sure that nobody's actually stolen anything. I'd like to doubt that anybody on the server would be that kind of person to steal stuff, but we have had people steal stuff from people before on the server, so I can't really get my hopes up about it. But anyways, so let's get this lit up. Just like so. Okay, so we're actually almost ready to open, really. I want an iron door, but I'm gonna have to use some of the iron that I was gonna put up for exchange to make it for now. Yeah, we'll make it. Alright, so that'll go on the front. And we're going to need the pressure plate. I think we're also going to throw down a double chest back here just so that we have some sort of storage. Alright, so wooden pressure plate's going to go on the outside, and on the inside we're going to want a stone one. But the only thing with that is we're going to have to go get a stone one from back at our place. Or back at the castle, I should say. Alright, for now though, we're going to make just another... I wonder where our other wooden pressure plate went. I'm not actually quite sure where that went. But anyways, throw that down for now. Now let's start with these signs. Let's think of the exchange rates. Actually, first we'll go ahead and... So the things that are going to be exchangeable is coal, iron, gold, diamond, redstone, and lapis. So that's 6 things. We have 6 chests. So we'll start off with the coal chest. Actually, we might put the exchange rates right on here. So coal, one iron ingot equals how many coal would be 1 iron ingot? I'd say probably 16 coal. Yeah, we'll go with that. So that's the coal. And then we're going to do the iron next. Actually, I think I'm just going to do this and show you guys afterwards, because I don't want to have to make you guys watch me go through all these signs and everything, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I've got the shop set up, and right now I've been discussing what the rates are with Lemur here. He's helping me out a little bit. Alright, so I think we've pinned down the prices or exchange rates. We've got 6 chests, coal. May as well stack those up. Iron, gold. So he just suggested that as the stock goes up and down for me to change the rate based on what we have in stock, which is actually, that is a good idea. But it might be a little bit tricky at points, because it might, like, changing one rate slightly could probably mess up a lot of other rates, because everything kind of intertwines with each other. Like, 1 stack of lapis is 1 diamond. Like, that's, it all just goes together to be like that. So we've got, looks like he's heading out. 1 iron ingot equals 8 coal. 1 gold ingot equals 2 iron ingots. 1 diamond equals 8 gold ingots. 16 redstone equals 1 iron ingot. And 8 lapis lazuli equals 1 gold ingot. So these all exchange rates work both ways. So either you could trade in 8 lapis lazuli for 1 gold ingot, or 1 gold ingot for 8 lapis lazuli. So it goes both ways. Now there is no real profit to be made here. It's more of just a bank. Actually, even banks make money. So it's more, yeah, it is just an exchange. That's all it is, an exchange. There's no real profit to be made. I'm thinking, though, I'm going to try and see if there's any way I could make a profit on this, because, I mean, profit's good. Profit's nice. I'm just not quite sure how we'd go about making a profit off of it yet. But, we'll see how that all works out in the end. Just trying to think of how could I make a profit off of this. See, I don't need a profit off of this. Like, I really don't need a profit. I have plenty of resources as is. Like, look at me. I'm wearing diamond armor. I have 3 diamond swords, 2 diamond pickaxes, diamond axe, diamond shovel, diamond hoe, and still have plenty of diamonds. So, I really don't need to make a profit off of this. But, I mean, if I could make a profit off of it, might be a good idea. I'm not sure yet. We'll I'll give it some thought, and we'll see what happens in the future. But for now, the shop is open, and that's about it. Yeah, that's about it for the shop for now, really. Now it's just a matter of checking every day to make sure that we haven't been ripped off by anybody, which I would assume nobody on the server would. Hopefully nobody on the server would rip me off, but anyways, so I'm going to figure out if there would actually be any way to make a profit off of this, which I don't, it's, like I said, it's not necessary that I make a profit. It's just here so that people can get minerals that they, like if they have a lot of one mineral and not a lot of another, they can trade them here, and that's really all that this is really for. It's just an exchange. The store is complete, and took me a little while to make sure that I had everything the way I wanted to put it, like the design and the floor and that. I messed around with it a little bit, but I added this little ridge right here. I think it adds a little bit of character to the shop. Yeah, really it's not a store, it's just an exchange, but still. So, that gave it a little bit of character. We've got the dip in the floor, the same as before. I experimented with a few other things, like I said. I've got the rates all sorted out. So the 1 iron ingot, 8 coal, 1 gold ingot, 2 iron ingots, 1 diamond, 8 gold ingots, and here's what's changed. Now it's 16 redstone for 4 coal instead of 16 redstone for 1 iron ingot, because the way it was before, it would enable somebody to get 1 diamond for 2 stacks of redstone, which redstone is extremely common, especially with fortune picks around, so that would be way too much, because some people have like 20 or 30 stacks of redstone, so if you can get 1 diamond for 2 stacks, that's a little bit too much, or a little bit too makes redstone a little bit too valuable as far as the exchange is concerned. But this way, it ends up you need 8 stacks of redstone for 1 diamond, which is a bit more, seems a bit more fair, the exchange. Alright, so this is the main room here, and then I added a stone pressure plate right there, an iron door here, make it look more secure. And then we've got the storage room, which dips down just like the main room, and it has 6 double chests, which should be plenty more than I'll need. And I have an iron door here which connects into the storage room next door, and this is DTM's place. DTM made a bow and arrow shop, so he's going to be selling arrows and enchanted bows. So yeah, I decided to also use an iron door there, since it was exiting into another store. This is only wooden door because it's like still within the store. But anyway, so that's about it really for the store. Now it's just a matter of letting it run and checking to make sure that all the inventory is there and whatnot. Actually, the iron doors, I used 12 of these iron ingots. But anyways, that's about it. I might take some more, bring some more of my redstone over. Probably going to replenish the iron that I used for the doors. And hopefully we don't end up with all the diamonds gone. Like, people exchange stuff for their stuff for diamonds, and then there's no diamonds left, because that would kind of suck. But I'm hoping people will be like, oh, well, I have some spare diamonds, and I need gold, or I need iron, so I'll go ahead and trade a diamond for 8 gold. And then, because I think, really, 1 diamond for 16 iron ingots is a pretty good deal, honestly. And I got this worked out so that it's 1 stack of lapis for 1 diamond, which seems reasonable. But anyway, so yeah, that's about it for the store, or for the exchange, we'll say. And I will see you guys back at the castle. One last note: I just came to the portal to leave, and I noticed there's a sign here. Apparently, the town has been named New Beefington, since the owner of the server is VintageBeef, so New Beefington. So I found that interesting. But I'm not sure if that's actually an official name yet, or if it's going to be changed at all, but for now, that's what it's called, New Beefington. But anyways, so, see you guys in a bit.